Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you how I'm making this cute and simple strawberry bag pouch. You need red yarn, pink yarn, a little bit of white for the seeds, and green. This is sport weight light TK yarn. I'm using 4mm hook. You need scissors, turning needle, and optional is this stitch markers. But let's get started. Grab your pink yarn, make a slip knot, and chain 4. Slip stitch into the first stitch and chain 3. Chain 3 does not count as our stitch, so we are going to into the middle here make 3 double crochets, one half double crochet, and 8 double crochets. And slip stitch into the first stitch and chain 3. You can use this tail to close the circle. Next, 3 stitches, make 2 double crochets into the stitches. Our first stitch is where our chain is coming from, so next 3 stitches make 2 double crochets into each stitch. This is our half double crochet what we made. This is our center point, upper center point. So into this, make a single crochet, next 5 stitches, make 2 double crochets into each stitch, into the next stitch make 3 double crochets, and next 2 stitches make 2 double crochets each stitch. And slip stitch into the first stitch, and this is our round 2. It's forming a little heart. This is our upper part, and here we have the bottom part. chain 2 into the same stitch where your chain is coming from, make a half double crochet. Next 2 stitches, make 2 double crochets into each stitch. Two double crochets. Next one, make 3 double crochets. Next one here, make 1 double crochet and 1 half crochet into same stitch. Next one, make half double crochet, and the middle single crochets here, you see, you make a single crochet. Now we're gonna mirror all of this to this side. So next stitch here, half double crochet. Next one, half double crochet and double crochet. Here we make 3 double crochets. Next 2 stitches, make 2 double crochets into each stitch. And next one, half double crochet. Now we're gonna do the pattern part. So next we have these 3 double crochets from the previous round. This is our middle double crochet, so all these 5 stitches here, make half double crochet into each stitch. So next 5 stitches, make half double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the middle stitch. Make into this middle double crochets 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and next 5 stitches here, make half double crochet into each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slip stitch into the first stitch, and this is our round number 3. Now we're gonna do one more round. For round 4, chain 3 into the stitch where the chain is coming from, make 1 double crochet. Next 8 stitches, make 2 double crochets into each stitch. Next stitch, make double crochet and half double crochet into one stitch. Next one, make half double crochet and a single crochet in the middle, make a slip stitch. Now we're gonna mirror all of this to this side. We're gonna make one half double crochet, then half double crochet and double crochet into the one stitch. Next 8 stitches, make 2 double crochets into each stitch. Next one, make 1 double crochet. Now next 6 stitches, make 1 double crochet into each stitch. This is our middle stitch, make 3 double crochets into this stitch. And then last stitches here, make 1 double crochets into each stitch. Just 6 stitches. And slip stitch into the first stitch, cut your yarn, and here's the first piece you need. We did make a heart. Now we're gonna make, with the red color, we're gonna make exactly like we made this one, but don't cut the yarn when you make all 4 rounds with the red color. I'm going to show you what you're gonna do with the red panel. I'll meet you back. So I have the red panel here. I made everything the same. What I'm going to do different, I'm going to add round 5 to it. So chain 3, and into each stitch, when you each stitch make double crochet. We don't do any increases, we don't do any decreases. Each stitch but the middle stitch here, the slip stitch, into the slip stitch make a slip stitch, but otherwise just double crochets all around it. We're just going to add 1 more round. We leave the stitch count the same just to make it a little bigger, because it's going to create this little like 3D effect. I like it, so you don't have to do it, but I like how it looks. Just round number 5 and double crochet into each stitch, but the slip stitch, keep it still a slip stitch or single crochet, just to keep the shape still like heart. So I got to the middle. I'm just going to make a slip stitch in here, and I'm continuing double crochets until I get back to the beginning. slip stitch into the first stitch and cut your yarn. So we only added one more round to make it into a little bit a bowl. I didn't increase any stitches, one stitch into each stitch here. Only thing was different that I still made the slip stitch in the middle to keep it heart shaped. So if you wanna add the seeds, then do it right now. It's better if you do it right now. So just grab your white yarn and let's make the seeds. I think I made these too big, so I'm gonna make smaller ones and maybe a little less, not as many seeds. So just go in like that. There's no technique how to make those, so I'm just tying the knot here, not too tight. This is how I'm doing it. If you find a better way doing it, then you can do what is best for you. So I'm just a small one, and then I'm going to cut both yarns, and I'm going to add seeds one by one, otherwise you can see them inside. Again, you don't have to do it like that. If you have better way, just do it that way. So I made my seeds. They're a lot smaller than I made first time. I also made them like that because here I tried to do it with one long string and I don't like the look, so whatever you feel best, do that. Now let's put these sides together. Put the wrong sides together. If you have stitch markers, I think they're helpful. So find your slip stitch. It's in the middle here, and 6 stitches go this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and into the 7th stitch put the stitch marker. I have them like a sandwich together. Now turn this around, and the pink slip stitch, you have it here, and go 6 stitches this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and into the 7th open up the stitch marker and put it to the 7th stitch here. These are the same stitches. The stitch count for both of those are the same. We just made this a little bit bigger, one round bigger. So let's do the same to this side. Find your slip stitch. It's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the 7th stitch. The stitch marker and turn your work. Slip stitch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and into the 7th stitch add the stitch marker. This is our opening, and we are going to connect these sides. So leave the red one on the ground, on the table. Grab your yarn. These are connected to the stitch marker. Go into the bottom stitch. Line up the stitches. Pull the yarn through and tie a knot. We are going to connect the sides with a single crochet, so pull up a loop and chain 1. Now line up the stitches. You have exactly the same amount both sides. Line up the stitches and single crochet to both stitches. I'm going under both loops and single crochet and do it until the stitch marker here. So I reached one stitch under the stitch markers, cut the yarn, and now you can remove the stitch markers. And it's ready. Now we have to add the stem. So grab your green yarn, you can go to whatever stitch you want. So I'm going the red one here, pull the yarn through, pull up a loop and chain 1. You're going to single crochet, so just grabbing these, just single crochet into each stitch. It's better if you hide the ends. So I'm even going into the corner here, just single crochet around the edge, and then we're gonna add the leaves. Also, when I reach the slip stitch in here, I'm still slip stitching into the slip stitch, and then just continue single crochets, going into here and just going to the red one. And into each stitch again, make a single crochet until you get to reach the slip stitch, and into the slip stitch make a slip stitch that also marks our middle part. I think it's easier to make the loops then. And I'm gonna make one more slip stitch where we started around and slip stitch into the first stitch. Now let's make the leaves. Slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 4 into the next second chain, make a single crochet, and next 2 stitches make half double crochet into each stitch, like that. Now skip one and slip stitch into the next stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch again, chain 4, again slip stitch into the single crochet into the second one, and last 2 make half double crochet, skip a stitch, slip stitch into here, slip stitch into the next one, again chain 4, and continue doing that until you get to the middle slip stitch, single crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet, skip a stitch, and now we reached the middle part, so slip stitch into here, chain 12, actually I'll do chain 10 and slip stitch into the same stitch where the chain is coming out. Just created a little loop, slip stitch into the next stitch, and chain 4, again single crochet, half double crochet, and half double crochet, and keep doing it until you reach the slip stitch in the back here. Skip, slip stitch, slip stitch, and chain. So my slip stitch is here. I'm gonna make one more leaf. It doesn't no, there's my slip stitch. I should skip it, but I'm just going to slip stitch into the next stitch. It's fine. Now I'm going to make the long loop. Here I chain 50, but you can chain however much you want. I have chain 50 here. You can leave it like that and slip stitch back into the same stitch, or I like to make it a little thicker like that. So I'm going to slip stitch back into the stitch where the chain came from, and now I'm going to slip stitch all those 50 stitches back to the beginning, and doing that it creates the little thicker loop, and I like it a lot. You don't have to do that step, but I think it makes the loop sturdier. I don't like this part at all, but it is what it is. How pretty this is. And keep doing that until you get to the beginning. So I got back to the beginning. Take a hook out and go into it on the side here and pull the loop through it and drag the yarn inside. Inside here, and slip stitch into the next stitch. And since I did a lot of slip stitches and stuff here, I will slip stitch more. One more. It doesn't matter really. It can be a little imperfect, like in the nature. And keep doing the leaves. The last ones. Skip, slip stitch, and slip stitch. Chain 4. And now I'm just going to slip stitch in the beginning here. Again, it doesn't really matter. And here our strawberry is ready, and she's super cute. Please like and subscribe my channel. I think it's a perfect present whoever loves strawberries or summer birthdays. It's beautiful, and it's actually quite big, so you can put your earbuds in it, lipstick or chopsticks. Beautiful. Thank you for watching, thank you for following, and thank you for supporting. See you in the next video. Bye.